Ready, set, go.
Hello guys, Gorencraft here, and I want to thank you guys ever so much for 201 subscribers currently as of recording this. Maybe it's even gone up or down, I don't know. But I want to thank you guys so much. I thought we were done to 50, no I didn't, but I mean ever since I joined the Mineshaft server things have been going great. I've been having so much fun recording videos on the Mineshaft, doing Waker, doing Link's Awakening currently with Nikki. Like, those are my 3 main series. Those are so much fun to make, and I'm so glad that people are actually watching them and subscribing for them. That is just such a great feeling. So right now what I wanted to do, I thought it would be pretty interesting, is kind of show you guys around my room where everything gets made, and also show you guys how I kind of go about making my 3 main series, which are, as I just listed, Mineshaft, Wind Waker and Link's Awakening currently. They all get made in their own specific ways, and I think it's pretty interesting to show you guys how. So we're gonna jump straight into that right now. So here you go, here's the footage of that. Hey, hi, here I am again. Most likely in less quality. I'm sorry, I have to record to my phone. I don't have an actual camera. I'm actually holding it very steadily. Oh, that's cutting a bit dark. I don't really do vlogs ever, so holding my camera is kind of difficult. But here we are in my room. Can take a peek around. It's very dark there, so let's actually turn on a couple of lamps. I'll switch my camera around and I'll show you guys a bit around the place and show you some of the highlights and things, and then we'll dive into like the recording setup and stuff I use like that. So let's have a look. Alright, we are starting with this side of the room. If we just get to the middle, you see it's this side, and there's the couch that me and Nikki always sit on when we record Ratchet & Clank, or now Link's Awakening. And if we have a closer look over here, I store some of my stuff. Oh, it's actually really dark. There we go. You can see it's where I store some of my gaming stuff as well. There's actually a GameCube all the way in the back there that I don't use. There's my Wiimotes, my 3DS, Wii U, Zelda Monopoly, because why not? There's also a glass of iced tea. Wait a second. Only a little bit of fungi. That's Nikki's iced tea. You should finish that one day. But yeah, let's turn the lamp back off. The lamp doesn't have a button, so it's very difficult to turn off. Go away, close. So moving on, there's Minecraft posters everywhere. There's posters all around my room. We'll be seeing those. Oh, my dog just walked. So we're getting to my shelf, which is also very dark. Like, I'm recording this a day for a reason, so that things won't be too dark. But it's still dark, damn it. I turned on the flashlight of the phone. That actually does help a lot. So what we have over here is my shelf of all gaming goodies. We got like art books from Assassin's Creed, the special cases, Hyrule Historia, there's Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2 limited edition. There's my amiibo. We've got Toon Link, Sheik, Ganondorf, Zelda. My camera's not focusing really well, but we also have Link and Mega Man, because Mega Man's awesome. And behind here are some soundtracks of games that I really like, and also the Zelda 25th anniversary orchestra CD, which is really awesome. And if we go one thing below, here's a key I made myself. It's Davy Jones's key, and there's some other books. There's actually this can hold your 3DS, and it's a Zelda pouch, which is awesome. And there's also Ganondorf. If we just take the cap off, we've got Ganondorf from the Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, which is also from the limited edition. And then, if we move further around, we've got my closet, which I did not come out of. And yeah, there's a Zelda shirt. If we just remove that, I have nowhere to store it, and I want it inside. But yeah, there's some posters. There's like a Gorencraft poster I made like a couple of years back. And yeah, there's just some other posters and Watch Dogs and Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, because why not? Grand Theft Auto. Here's my dog. Hello, darkness. What? Darkness. There's my bed. That darkness is my bed. Over here's something pretty interesting. Oh, I'm sitting on my dog. I'm sorry, Joey. Yeah, you just move away. Good boy. Over here's something pretty interesting I'd like to show. This is a pin board. I don't know if that's what you call it, but it's basically filled with like things about my life, especially the couple of last years, because that's when I started utilizing it. But it's got all the things that kind of made an impression on me. Like, this is something my dad gave me when he came back from China. There's like my Minecom bracelet, and also Access Pass. And that's like something I made myself. There's some, oh yeah, another Minecraft thing. Also Minecraft things here. There's also stuff from the Assassin's Creed pre-ordering stuff, and there's a key from something I can hardly remember. I think it was from, oh god, my battery's running out. But it's actually from a fortress I went to in Holland. But yeah, that's kind of like memories. It's my border memories, and I really like it. I think it's important to keep such memories as you have them, and don't let go of them. Now if you just turn around over here, some boats, Lego boats, pretty cool. And yeah, I collect a lot of shit, and just to hang it on the wall like this, look. These are all limited edition boxes of different games. Assassin's Creed 2, Mario Kart 8, Wind Waker HD, and Smash Bros. Because I have them. And there's also an Assassin's Creed Unity poster you can't really see very well, because of the darkness at day. Darkness at day, I hate it. It's one of my least favorite things. It's also a Minecon bag. And that's me. Wearing my peanut butter Goron shirt. Yeah, oh, these boxes aren't straight. Alright, yeah, these are also some more limited-ish edition kind of stuff. There's also a Wii Zapper. And then here's all my games, which are actually quite a lot. It's a growing number of them. And then, last but not least, here's my desktop. Let's actually put it on desktop mode. You can see my awesome wallpaper. It's it goes through to all the monitors, containing Shadow of Mordor, Assassin's Creed 3, Majora's Mask, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed 4, Zelda, and also Assassin's Creed Unity, which it just looked awesome. I made it myself. It's pretty cool. And then this is my setup with my computer, and it's also pretty dark. My computer, the specs will kind of be on the screen right now, I think. I hope. It's like 16 gigabytes of RAM, 4 gigabytes of VRAM, and something hertz, quad core. It's AMD based, but it's pretty good for what it does. And then of course dual monitor. This is my 1080p monitor I used to play all my games on. This is my TV, which is 720p, and it works fine. I mean, I use it for console. Speaking of consoles, let's dive underneath my desk to my console closet. My GameCube, PS2, and behind all these things somewhere is also my Wii U. And yeah, this is where I keep my controllers and stuff. And this is all hooked up to the giant cable mess underneath my desk. Let's see if we can get an image of that. So all of those cables come around into here, up there, go back here, like back in the back of everything, into my PC. Over here, some more cabling and stuff. That's my Elgato game capture. That's what I use to record the consoles. And when we record Ratchet & Clank, it actually looks somewhat like this. I should have a clip of that on right now. So, microphone on the table, lots of cables and stuff, and I set Ratchet & Clank again. I'm at Link's Awakening now, which actually needs some other stuff like this to be recorded. It's all pretty cool. And then when we're recording Wind Waker, it is all a little bit different. But I'm gonna get into screen captures right now and show you guys kind of how other things get made, and also the editing process of the videos. Alright, so over here you can see actually the video you are watching right now being edited as we go. There's the songs and like all the clips, and there's the starting point, which was pretty cool and awesome to make, but that's not what we're here for. We are most definitely here for the editing of other series, like, well, let's say we start with something like Wind Waker. So let's close this and get the recording software I used to record Wind Waker. Here it is. It is the Game Capture HD recording software for the Elgato Game Capture HD. And connect your capture device. It is connected, yeah. So if I were to just turn on my Wii U, we would get a signal like this. It would just have our Wii U on screen, and if I press record, I will record that, and that's what I do. And I also use it, of course, for the GameCube. If I do this and stuff happens, then it will get the GameCube, and I can record that as well. And then if I record both episodes and I keep notes. I said it a lot in my Let's Play as well, is that I keep track of everything I say in the GameCube version, or the version I record first, which is mostly the GameCube version. So I just do the thing I have to do, and I talk over some bits and not the others, and then I write down, let's get a piece of notes. So what you'll get on the to-do list is kind of something like Wii U, Arrow, Starbelt, Arpelado Tower, damn it, GC, Fallen Fairy Island Tower, GC Cliff Tower, and that way when I record the GameCube first, I just write all of that down for the GameCube version, and then when I record the Wii U version, I can just look at my notes, and when I arrive at Fallen Fairy Island Tower, I will know, oh, this has been talked over in the GameCube version, so I don't need to talk over it in the Wii U version. So after recording, I would go over to Window document stuff and to where I have the file saved. And for example, here is episode 41, all recorded and well, and you can see everything's talked over because I already put together the puzzle. And when recording these videos, basically all I do is I grab the 2 episodes. So let's get episode 43 out here. Oh, actually, this is actually episode 42. It's named wrong, but it shouldn't matter. So let me actually just load this all in. Alright, it all took a while to load in, so I just grabbed the older episode. But say this was a new episode, I'd always delete the footage from the older episode, like so. And then here, of course, is our new episode. This is the Wii U footage, this is the GameCube footage. And as you can see, the puzzle pretty much fits already. The GameCube footage for this one is a little bit longer because it took me longer to do. But you can kind of see like that talked bit fits into that not talked bit. So you can kind of just put in the pieces and be done. And then of course smoothing it up, you can see the black borders around the GameCube footage I have to cut out and then make it fit to the screen. So yeah, there's a bit more to it than most other Let's Plays. Like with Splatoon, it was just get the footage, copy, paste it in, and be done with it. Whereas with this, it's really there's a little bit more to it. Not that much though. Fit in the puzzle pieces, and then put together the episode, and then edit it as usual. Of course, I do add some specialties, like if we were to. I don't know if you've seen this video already, but like over here, I noticed how I said something. Yes, let's go! Alright, it's a bit laggy, the video, but I was like, let's go to that island over there, and the cut actually matched up really well with something else. So I added an animation, making the camera zoom in. Oh my god, it's really laggy. But basically the animation I got going on is zooming in on to the reef in the distance, and then there's a fade, and in the new clip it's also zoomed in on the same reef, and you zoom out and there you go, you have the reef. I thought it was a cool transition, so I kept that in there because I liked it. So yeah, I kind of do those sorts of things when editing and add animations and stuff like that. But a more interesting Let's Play actually is Link's Awakening. So let's get an unedited Link's Awakening episode. As you can see, I already have multiple files from my Link's Awakening Let's Play, because I actually have an unedited file which contains the entire overlay and everything for it, because that's what's so special about it. There's this overlay with all this stuff, and it needs to be different every episode. Like the swords move around, and sometimes I even have to break up the group because 2 souls appear at the same time when we're both controlling the character. The death counter needs to appear when someone dies. That often goes wrong. I sometimes don't notice someone dying, which is really dumb. It happened a lot during Ratchet & Clank though. Nikki always got mad at me if I forgot something like that. But yeah, you got your fade in of the intro song, then you got your actual intro, and then it fades out a little bit more while the episode already starts. Everything kind of fades in different ways. Hello guys! Oh my god, what's happening? And all I need to do now is, when I make an episode, is add the episode in there, make it fit to the thing, and then edit it as usual. But of course, making this entire overlay and stuff look nice took me about a day, and then also making the death counter took me about an hour. So lots of work goes into it, but when I'm done, there's actually not that much work left for the actual edit, except that I need to pay attention to things like deaths and stuff like that. So that's what keeps it apart from most other Let's Plays that I edit. But it's pretty interesting, and also you can see the background actually moves. You might not notice that when watching the video, but it does, which I like. So yeah. With the Ratchet & Clank Let's Play, I actually haven't had it. I didn't have it all that organized. I was trying to do something similar as I'm doing with the Wind Waker Let's Play, where I just deleted the old episode file, the video file from the old episode, and then kind of unedited all the things I changed, and then I added in the new episode and I started editing that. But it didn't work very well because I often forgot to delete stuff. Suddenly a screwdriver would appear, or something would be animated that shouldn't be animated, but it was animated like that in the last episode, so I forgot stuff. So that's why this new system I came up with works. It kind of makes sure that mistakes like that don't happen. But anyway, let's open our final thing, which is Mineshaft. And Mineshaft, I don't really have a file for right now, so let's just make a new file and get some things. So say I go into my Fraps output, and when recording Mineshaft, I kind of just record whenever I feel like it, and I do stuff whenever I feel like it, and if I have time to record at that time as well, great. So I just end up with tons of clips. So this, for example, would be the last episode, starting out in the mesa, as you can see. And yeah, then I just have all these clips. I make sure the volume's alright by kind of keep it level with the top, and then just like Wind Waker, it's just a puzzle piece, and I just need to make sure that I cut out silence and stuff. Like over here you can see pretty big silence, so I would then cut that all out and enter it up, and I always rewatch the entire video to see if everything flows well. But yeah, that's kind of how I do my stuff. So I think that leaves me done. I hope you guys enjoyed that little notification. I don't know how to call it, but it's how I edit all of my videos, and I think that's pretty interesting. If you have any questions regarding things I've shown, like how I edit other videos, maybe, I don't know, the software is Camtasia Studio. Maybe you're wondering how, I don't know. It's like I'm not the one to come up with the questions. That's your job. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I will answer them, and I will see you guys at the next milestone, or in Wind Waker, which should be uploaded tomorrow or something. So thank you guys ever so much once again for the 200 subscriber mark. More videos and stuff coming soon, just as always. I've kind of got a rhythm going on now with the 3 main series. Might be doing some more Rocket League soon though, because the update added in some new cars and they look awesome. So I'll probably be playing that a bit more as well. My dog's going mad in the background. Well, anyway, I'm just rambling on here, so thank you guys so much once again for the first time, and goodbye.